Robert. Excuse me. I used to love their conquest. I'll re-download it. You know it because of you. Uh-huh. I lose this game, I'm going 0-4, right? I gotta win this game, bro. I've been losing every game in this league. Yeah, keep talking about Sam Howell. We need to figure out something with the fucking offensive line.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
This dude's about to give me a 1-4.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Escapes the defender. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Want to get strong. Head back to long view, tell about the chance.
This could be it. This could be the turning point. Let's go.
I heard something about your guns can transfer over in Call of Duty. One of my buddies at work was telling me my guns transfer over in Call of Duty. That's exactly what he said. I don't know.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The new Call of Duty. The old gun. Call of Duty.
Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Eagle defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Powell throwing on first down here. Over the middle, brought in by Dodson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way.
Jordan Davis is nasty.
It's going to bring up 35. Not much on that one, Charles.
That's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Big for no reason, bro.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. That game on third down, good for 28.
A lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Kansas City, here I come.
Well, the play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still time to go on 3rd down. They're trying to finish this thing running back. The first thought is as physical as the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
There's extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed. No space to fit in the football.
These guys, it's a 40-yard lead, but if you play your game, they're advanced quicker.
They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. It's 3-0 Washington. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
I knew they were going to get the Hail Mary, yeah. I knew it. I knew as soon as I seen Russell. If they would have got that 2-point conversion, it would have been over for us.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
And your boy looked good today.
They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift.
And
he stopped immediately there.
Fucking mercenary, Big Rob.
2nd down. You talk about
and
this
the boys
Washington
on the outside,
defense.
they look good.
They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And I'm struggling a little
That's
bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Here's Hurts to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. Oh, absolutely filthy junk. He's got some space now. And they're going to have this.
He got T. Higgins. Oh, my God. He's got T. Higgins, A.J. Brown, and Devontae Smith. Why does he have any pack for that?
But announcer crucial here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games, too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
You better win it all this year. That's what I'm saying.
On 1st and 10,
Johnson Allen still getting them
big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. The Eagles at 2-1 now to start the campaign. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Go ahead and run your little quarterback run with Jalen Hurts. I got a spy right on.
A quick throw here out to Brown. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to go first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Facing a 2nd and 3, ball on the 10. On the option to give to Swift here. And a short pickup there down about the 9. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. On the give, here's McBride, and he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Bruce is staring at
Well,
him.
they
He's
picked
out
up a
for the
portion
game.
of it, but not. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Come on, man.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the 2nd drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the whole bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll go play action. Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. That's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3. But just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to running back, essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
they'll try to pick it up on third. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Yeah.
Faking the handoff. Howell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
At least he got the ball back.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. So they keep the football, but now face second and long. Gets this out quickly to Dodson. And he's out of bounds.
They better not call me for a holding. Yeah, we got a face mask. That's what I'm talking about.
Already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They work now on 2nd and 9. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. To the sideline.
Howell just overthrows everything sometimes. Like, what the fuck, man? Okay. Bring
The offense on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
I love me some me.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. Quick slant, Dodson. And they're going to make him down short. Maybe by about a yard, if that. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. It's the
This shit is so crazy. I can't get any pressure or no turnovers. Like, what the heck?
A gain there of 21 yards.
You just throwing over top of
Doesn't miss 5 games last year. There's a good chance he gets going up 1,000-yard receiver.
Good.
Just
Like,
getting
come on,
better
bro.
and better. Now entering his 6th season.
Not yet. I'm getting there, though.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
Yeah, the light action I need to go on.
Modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They suspected it was a
the
power
boogie,
play up the
right?
middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will be 3rd and 1.
You know it. We got AJ and freaking Devontae on the outside.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
DSJ.
Throwing his Hurts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Hurts. Throw out
Who's
wide
going
is
to the
incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. That is caught. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. 23 yards on the play. A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, Kim Curl with the pick. Let's go. Let's go. Kim Curl with the red zone pick.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And he's going to go down.
Oh, my God. He just got a safety.
And this is going to wind up with safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
I appreciate
Nice
you.
return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
No, that was Mortal Kombat. That was Mortal Kombat.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First down, and they go with Swift again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Nice run and some new digs for Swift, the biggest name to be dealt during this year's draft. Had some tough times in 3 years with the Lions, but the good news for him, he's now in Philadelphia and knows exactly how to get the most out of a versatile runner.
They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. He's given us time. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 in the red zone. First down.
I don't drink and drive.
It certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Yeah, 3 touchdowns for the 4 total touchdowns. When you get killed. And I told you the Giants were coming back.
Now 2nd and 5.
I told you the Giants were going to come back, dude. It's in the script, bro. The Cardinals are fucking crazy, bro.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
That'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
Unfortunately, with the crown. Yeah, man. The Black Menace is back. Yep. Aquaman the first one.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. They will run straight ahead with Swift. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Yep. Yep, he gets all of it.
They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Eagles! DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that. Cameras behind them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
That guy did a dirty-ass fucking hit. Kareem Jackson has been in the league for years.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to locker room just a little more animated.
After that,
The Eagles will take the first of their timeout.
It's like fucking people, man.
50 seconds to play here in half number one.
The draft lineman and everything else again. Had to draft some wisdom apparently.
3rd and 19.
I definitely couldn't have.
3rd and long. Here's Howell. Slings this deep for McLaurin.
Oh, look at he almost lost very slow.
Brings up 4th down. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Right to the numbers, Rome.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Big play here. Big play. Let's make something happen. Come on.
Well, you can definitely see this.
2nd down and 8.
63, 63, 63. 73, 73.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
Right.
Now Hurts going to move him around. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's another Eagles
whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
63.
Here's Hurts to throw. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9.
Oh, my.
Swift going to try up the middle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
I can see that.
6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
A run here with McBride. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Cody Barton there to bring him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up
I
there
cannot
in the middle.
believe
A lot of
that
bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. 82 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Yep.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running.
Why is he making that more rushing
on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Smith will come in motion right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
This dude put the whole fucking 3rd quarter on there. This dude took the whole 3rd quarter on there. Dude, doing nothing.
Here's a handoff to Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 25, here's 2nd down at 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Quick slant to Brown. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
No, bro, I barely even touched planets. I've been like 4 or 5 different planets. That's really
Here's Swift. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. Swift.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why are you running over? These kickers not even fucking good, man.
Right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw
He just
that
couldn't play kick that with Devontae Smith there.
best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy.
Man.
And they got it done.
Elliott good on the extra point.
I have to be on play in my league in this league. Looking too good. All the users
Now
I play
after the
are
touchdown,
good.
here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, the last time we played the Bills was, what, 2 years ago?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success. Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action for Philadelphia, PA. Powell, he'll look to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43.
A gain of 29 yards. Okay, deep ball too.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Off play action. It's Howell. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, on that punt, we got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Can I believe he gave us that fucking away?
Give him an inch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
You know, maybe you watching my offensive position.
Second and 10. Well, the play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
I don't fucking know, man. It's Madden is so retarded, yo.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for two. Hal throwing for it. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there. Keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh my God.
Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing is Hurts. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Hurts. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Kendall said, give me that.
Now throwing on first down here. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
That was a horrible read by me.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Howell.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions on the first two throws hasn't hurt them. Big play here on third down. They get the ball.
This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Howell throwing on third down here. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Oh,
able to connect, incomplete. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I were too scared, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Howell's throw taken in by Samuel. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. They'll go play action.
Oh, my goodness.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. That's big Jordan Davis following him to drop it.
You can just see it in their body language. You're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And how will throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage too good there. The ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Fourth down, Howell.
He's a big dummy, dude. Oh, my God, dude.
Does not pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
I
Hurts and
did.
the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining.
And also,
here
when they
in
tried
this
that
fourth
onside
quarter.
kick, yo, I swear I thought they were going to get us.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And now a run with McBride. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
I'll be on the mail because I gotta go to take
the Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Faking the handoff. Howell rolling to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Howell, another throw on 2nd down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. That is caught, and some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Like, come on, Rob.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
I'm pretty glad Washington won today, yeah.
Come on, knock it loose.
Howell looking to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10. Howell to throw.
Oh!
Down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, That's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And I'm going for 2. Now I got an onside kick the ball.
So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt. Here's Howell. Flushed out right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Down 2 scores, out of timeouts, a must recover if they're going to have any shot. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
All right, bro, I'm getting off of here. Peace.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games, and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels, they take the ball away, they change field position.